Good afternoon, students from Nursing 412. I'm talking to you right now about the Kaplan Assessment Test Remediation Assignment. There have been so many questions regarding this, and I went and spoke with Dr. Heiler this afternoon, and our original instructions are as follows, and there's no changes. There's two sides to this form. With the first side, you're going to go to your test that you took. And this is going to happen with any of the assessments that we've taken care of. I think there's this one and another one that we do in a testing center. So what you're going to do is you're going to go there and you're going to look at your test assessment score. And once you get your score, then what you're going to do is you're going to go up here and put the score area. Then you're going to look and you'll see on the test, it also gives you the opportunity to see scores that are in specific focused areas, starting with management, working all the way down to physiological adaptation. Once you've done that, then what you do is you go down here, and what you're looking at is you're identifying for yourself, because this is going to help you with self-reflection to improve your NCLEX testing. What were the number of questions that you changed the answers from right to wrong, from wrong to right, and also from wrong to wrong? The first one and the third one are the ones that are most important for you to pay attention to. And that is so that you can identify how where a lack of knowledge or recall was the reason why you didn't get that answer correctly. And this is where you want to spend more time on remediation for in the future. Then down below here, you look at from up here, and you identify the three lowest scores, and you put those three lower scores here. When you're doing a reflection on what was missed or how you want to take these tests as you go forward, you've got some cues here, cues for test taking. All right? That's part one. Now, the part that seems to be causing the most challenges for everyone in understanding what has to be done is when I flip it over and I go to the next page. All right, so for the next page, this is where people are having a difficulty. Review the content for each incorrect question. Now, you've already known from your score, because it displays how many questions had to be correct. I believe it was 180, and how many you got correct. So maybe if you got a 140, that means you missed 40 questions. And if you got a 130, then it means you answered 50 questions wrong. Whatever number that you got wrong, you then have to fill in this form here for each one of the questions you got wrong. Now, we only gave you a box of 3, and maybe that's what caused some people to think they only had to do 3 of them. But remember, this is a Word document, and with a Word document, you can add on all the subsequent lines that you need within your table to complete the assignment. And so for each question you got wrong, you'll put the incorrect question there. And then for each one of those wrong questions, there is a key concept here, and you have to identify 3 key concepts. So for an example, if your question had to do with a patient taking a antipsychotic medication, and the medication happened to be clozapine. Clozapine is an antipsychotic medication that can cause the adverse effects of agranulocytosis. So therefore, one of the 3 core concepts on that is you have to monitor a certain lab value, usually white blood cell count, looking at the neutrophils. And there is a count that you do not want it to go below. Also, there are symptoms that can present even if the lab work is not yet showing that the white blood cells have been impacted. And then also there is what would be your nursing interventions and what you would do and expect to get as orders from the physician when you report it. So that's just a brief example. And therefore, you're going to be doing that for each and every one of the questions that you got wrong. I really hope that this is going to help you all in completing your assignment. And again, always email Dr. Weimer and myself. We're there to work with you and help promote your success. Thank you.